Hello friends, welcome to Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. Today I'll be showing you a beautiful crochet edging, and for that we have to make a chain of 16. So let us do the very first task. The crochet hook that I am using is number 12. Now 16 number of chain is done. After that I am making extra chain of 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now I'll come back and make a double crochet on the 4th chain starting from the hook. I hope friends you all understood, and the very first extra chain that of 3 that I did will also be counted as one double crochet. After that I am going to make one double crochet in each of the chain that is present till the very last chain. So let's keep working the double crochets carefully, and this pattern is very simple and easy because we are using only one type of stitch, that is the double crochet, which is the basic stitch. It is better we count the double crochets that we are doing, and we have to do the double crochets carefully because we are working on the foundation chain. See, I'm very close to the finishing point. Now that's my last chain where I need to work. So it's done, and slightly we have to pull it. In this particular row we must have 17 double crochet. Now turning the work, we need to work one double crochet in each of the chain space, so that we have 4 number of double crochet, that is counting the first chain of 3. Once that is done, I am going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then I am going to skip 2 chain space and work 1 double crochet. Now again chain 2 and then skip 2 chain space, 1 and 2, and then work 4 number of double crochet. That's the first one, that's the second double crochet. We are working double crochet in each of the chain, that means that's the third, and this is the fourth one. So 4 double crochets done. Now again chain 2, I have written in the screen as well. After that we are going to the very last chains, and then I am working double crochets. 2 double crochets already done. Now I'm working the third double crochet in the same chain gap, and then I'm going to chain 2, and let's work 3 number of double crochet again in the same chain space. Once that is done, I am going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and turn my work, and I am going to slip stitch in the middle of the fan. Let us call that a fan. After that I chain 3. Then I am going to work 2 number of double crochet more, 1 and 2. So we have 3 double crochets counting the first chain of 3. Then chain 2, and we are about to work 3 number of double crochet again in the same point, so that we get the second fan. Yes, now I am going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then I will work 2 number of double crochet in the gap that has been formed from the previous row. That's the second double crochet. After this it is very simple. I just need to work double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. Here I'll be working 4 double crochets on top of the existing 4 double crochets of the previous row. So in total I have 6 double crochets here. Now after that's done, I am going to chain 2 and then I am working a double crochet on top of the pillar double crochet that is present. Again I chain 2 and here I'll be working again double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. So here I am working, that's my third double crochet, and then the last one, that's the fourth one. So that is done. See, simple. Once you work a few rows, you'll get used to it. That is chain 3. Now I turn my work and I will be doing double crochets again on top of the existing double crochet. So in total I will have 3 double crochets plus 1 chain of 3, that is 4 double crochet. After that chain 2 and I work a double crochet on top of the existing double crochet. Again chain 2 and here I will be working the double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. That is, I will be working 6 number of double crochet. That is the third, this is the fourth one, the fifth, and the final one, sixth. After this I will be working 2 number of double crochets in the chain 2 gap. That means the total number of double crochets here has become 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. After that I chain 2 and then I am going to jump into the middle of the fan and work 3 number of double crochet. 1, 2, this is the second one and this is the third one. After that I chain 2 and then I am going to work another set of 3 double crochet in the same point. So that's done. Our third fan is also ready. After that I chain 3, I turn my work and I'm going to slip stitch in the middle of the fan, and this is how our pattern looks after the third fan is complete. Now I chain 3, which will be counted as 1 double crochet, and work 2 number of additional double crochets. Now I chain 2 and work another set of 3 double crochets. The pattern is actually easy and simple. So 3 double crochets done. Now I chain 2 and then jump into the gap. Chain 2 gap to work 2 number of double crochets. After that I am going to just work double crochets on top of the existing double crochets till I reach that window point. Window point means where we have small squares. So let us work the double crochets carefully. Very simple, just working double crochets on top of the existing ones. Now the last one is remaining. Now let us work the windows. Chain 2, a pillar double crochet or 1 double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. This part of the pattern is constant, it will not change. That is also the easiest thing of the pattern. Now working 4 number of double crochet. 2 is done, this is the third one, this is the fourth one. This part of the pattern will also make the pattern much easier because we don't have to remember too many things. Now chain 3, which will be counted as 1 double crochet, and then I turn my work. Now let us work the double crochets on top of the existing double crochets so that we have 3 number of double crochets plus the first chain of 3, that is 4 double crochets. So it's done. Now chain 2. Let us work the windows. I am giving different names to the pattern so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Now again chain 2. Let's work our little window. And now it is very simple. We are going to work double crochet on top of the existing double crochets till we reach the gap, chain 2 gap. We must work double crochets in each of the chain spaces. We should not leave any gap. And let me tell you a trick. In each row, the number of double crochets in this part of the pattern is going to increase in the multiple of 2. That is, if we had 6, it is going to be 8. After 8, it is going to be 10. So our regular double crochets are done. Now we are going to work in the chain 2 space, which will cause the increase of 2 double crochet. Yes, that's done. Now let us chain 2 and jump into the middle of the fan and work 3 number of double crochet. We are making another set of fan, or the new set of fan. Now chain 2, 1 and 2, and I am working another set of fan again. 1, that's the second double crochet. This is the third double crochet. Done. See how pretty the pattern is already looking. Now let's chain 3 and turn our work and jump in the middle of the fan and make a slip stitch. After that I chain 3, which will be counted as 1 double crochet, and then work 2 number of double crochet again in the same space. So we have 3 double crochets. Now I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and work a set of 3 double crochets again. 1, 2 and 3. Yes, after that I'm going to chain 2 and work 2 number of double crochet in the chain gap. See, now what I'm going to do is I am going to work double crochets on top of the existing double crochets till I reach the window point. You must be thinking what silly names she's giving, but that will help us to understand the pattern better. Now let's work our double crochets carefully till we reach the window point. And as I told you earlier, in each row the double crochets, number of double crochets are going to increase. Now working the last double crochet before the window pattern. See how beautiful our pattern already looks. Now chain 2 and working a double crochet on top of the existing double crochet, then again chain 2, and I will be working 4 number of double crochet. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This part of the pattern will always remain the same, starting from the window point. So our 4 double crochets are done. Chain 3 and I am going to turn my work, and I will work again double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. That is 3 more double crochets. That means 3 more double crochets plus the chain of 3 is going to make 4 double crochets. Once done, I am working the windows, that is chain 2 and a double crochet on top of the existing double crochet, then again chain 2, and then I am going to work the double crochets again. That's the first double crochet, This is the second one. This is the third, and this is the fourth. Yes. Now chain 2. Then I'm going to give a gap of 2 chain space, and then I will be working my fans again, the new set of fans. I have already worked 2 double crochet in the same space. Working my third double crochet in the same chain space, I chain 2, and I'll be working another set of 3 double crochets in the same space. As I told you, this is a crochet edging which will be beautiful to be used as edging in any of the projects like bed covers, tablecloths, anything. Now I chain 3, I turn my work, and I am going to slip stitch in the middle of my fan again. Now I chain 3, and I'll be working 2 number of double crochet. So our 3 double crochets are done, 2 plus chain of 3, and then chain 2 and work another set of 3 double crochets. So our second set of pattern has started. In the previous one we have worked 6 number of fans. See, that is how the edging is coming up. So we have reached the starting point again. I have already worked the first fan and the second fan, and now we can just keep an eye on the first part of the crochet project and just keep working. See, I worked 2 double crochet in the chain 2 gap, and now I am working double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. That is, we have a total of 6 double crochets here. After that I chain 2, and we are going to work the windows, which are same as we had been doing from the very beginning. It is not going to change. Now working the 4 double crochet. 1, 2 is done. This is the third one, and working the final one, that's the fourth one. Then chain 3 to turn the work. After the chain of 3, we work 3 number of double crochets more, so we have a total of 4 double crochets. That is 3 double crochet plus the chain of 3, which will also be counted as double crochets. Here the pattern will not change. Then again chain 2, let's work the window, working a double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. Then again chain 2, and again working the window. Yes, now let us work double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. Here I am not going to tell you the numbers, you just keep working on top of the existing double crochets till we reach the chain 2 gap. So while crocheting we have to pull our work and see the hidden chains. Now let us work 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space. After that I chain 2 again, one and 2, and then jump into the midpoint of the fan and work 3 number of double crochets. 2 is done, that's the third one. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and work another set of 3 double crochets. That's 1, that's the second one, and the third one. Yes, after that I chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And let's see how a pattern looks. After 6 fans are done, we start off with a new set of fan. Now I'm going to chain 3 and work 2 number of more double crochet in the previous fan. After that I chain 2. See, 3 fans are done. I'm working the 4th fan. Now let's chain 2, 1 and 2, and work another set of 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Now I am going to chain 2 and jump into the chain 2 gap and work 2 number of double crochets. After this, it is simple and easy, just working double crochets on top of the existing double crochets till I reach the window point. It is a very easy pattern. After our 6 fans are worked, we can just keep following what has been done and keep working. Now here I am working my double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. Simple. Now let's work the window, that is chain 2, 1 and 2, and working a double crochet on top of the existing double crochet. Now again chain 2, and I'm going to work 4 number of double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. Starting from the window till the end point, the pattern will not change. We just need to work in the similar fashion as we have been doing from the very beginning. So here I am working my double crochet. That's already done. Let's chain 3, and now let us work as we have been doing till the window point. Now you must be wondering why I'm using 2 different yarns. Actually my yarn got over, so I thought instead of introducing the same yarn, why not use a different yarn, and the effect it is giving is quite pleasing. You can use the similar yarn, you can use different yarn, it is up to you. Now let's work the window, chain 2 and a double crochet on top of the existing double crochet, then chain 2, and here I am going to work double crochets till I reach the chain 2 gap. Here the trick is you have to keep in mind that in every step the number of double crochets at this part of the pattern will keep increasing. That is, if you have 4, it's going to be 6, after that it's going to be 8, 10, 12 and so on. And once we have our 6 fans, the pattern is going to, a new pattern is going to start. Now working 2 number of double crochet in the chain 2 space. After that I chain 2 and jump into the midpoint of the fan and work 3 number of double crochets. First one is done, this is the second. Now let's work the third one. After that I chain 2 and work a set of 3 double crochets again. Once that is done, I am going to chain 3 and turn my work and slip stitch in the middle of the fan so that I can start off with a new fan. Now let's start off with a new fan by making a chain of 3. That will be counted as 1 double crochet. In addition to that I work 2 double crochets, so in total I have 3. After that chain 2 and work another set of 3 double crochets. 1, this is the second and the third. See, if you attach this beautiful edging to your work, imagine how pretty it's going to look. Imagine this edging attached to your bed cover, bed sheet. It's going to look wonderful. Now let's chain 2. One and 2 and work 2 number of double crochet in the chain 2 gap. Then I am going to work double crochet till I reach the window point. Now this edging can also be attached to our tablecloth which are used during family gathering and all. It will look beautiful. It can also be attached to the, it can also be stitched, you can say, to the table runners. That is also going to look equally wonderful. Now I'm working my double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. See, it is simple. The pattern is very simple. It looks a bit tough, but it is not tough at all. Most of the points we just need to keep doing the same thing. Now the window point has come, chain 2, and I work a double crochet on top of the existing double crochets, making a new set of windows. Again chain 2, and I'll be working 4 number of double crochets. That's the first. Now that's the second. This is the third one, and working the last double crochet, that is the fourth one. So this is how our pattern looks. Already 6 fans are done. From here there'll be a change in the sense you have to come halfway and start off with the new pattern. From that point a new fan is going to start. So friends, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to share, subscribe and comment. Do hit the like button if you found the video useful. If you are new to our channel, do take a moment to subscribe and stay tuned for more of interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye from all of us here at Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more.